What's up, y'all? Damn. I literally just knocked over my drink. Like, just knocked it over. Let me clean this mess up real fast. Shit. Fuck. What's up, y'all? Child, I literally just knocked over a whole drink. God damn. What is this shit? Can y'all tell the people I'm cleaning up? Oh, God. Damn. Got ice everywhere. Damn. Every time, girl, I try to be great. Baby, the girls won't let me be great. Okay. Okay. Now I gotta make me another motherfucking drink. Shit. Damn. Shit. Now I gotta make another drink. Tell the people. Hey y'all, I just knocked over my drink. I made a big mess, so I'm trying to clean that up. And I'm trying to make me another drink too. Girl. Damn. See y'all, every time, damn. Got my floor all sticky. I'm gonna have to Swiffer it after I get done. What's up, y'all? This is Rodney and I'm back. Shout out to the people who just joined us. As soon as I went live, I brought my blanket over and my blanket hit my drink and my drink was sitting on the floor. I hadn't even took a sip of that drink. But that's all right. I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. Girl. Gotta met my floor all sticky. I'm gonna have to clean it up when I get off of here. Or Swiffer it. Anyways, what's up, y'all? How y'all doing? What's up, Erica? Erica here. What's up, Erica? What's up, Monique? Lakeisha? What's up, Bless You? Raquel? Danielle? Tracy Adams? Melinda? Aries Diva 84. What's up, Faith, Love, Life, and Style? What's up, Maru? Adrian B, Square Biz. Free YouTube. What's up, Vita? Cheryl? Yes! What's up, Vera? Tara? Kelly? What's up, y'all? All right. Let's go ahead and get into this mess because I'm supposed to be going out tonight. I don't know, but I'm really supposed to be going out tonight, so I really cannot be on here. Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something right now. I'm not about to be on here playing with y'all all fucking night. I'm telling y'all that right now. So before we even get started, I'm not about to be playing with y'all all night. Okay? Girl, I know, right? Girl, who just asked me, are you really going out? Girl, hello. I went out the other night. I was probably out for a total of 20 minutes. 20 minutes. And was girl ready to go home. Not even ready to go home, girl came home. Girl. All right, so let's get into this. So I just actually saw this. I was at the barbecue place. Girl, I've been like craving and like demolishing barbecue. I know, right? What's up? Thank you, Tasha CPA. Okay. No, I'm really gonna try to go out. But I was at the barbecue place and I saw I know some of y'all don't really watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, but there's a woman on there named Jen Shah, and one of her, I think, 8 assistants. His name is Stuart Smith. Well, they were arrested and charged with basically scamming, girl, stunts and shows, okay? So come to find out, this is according to All True Tea. I saw this on their website, on her blog page. And it says, according to Morgan Wolf, Assistant Stuart Smith, which is her first assistant, is in a hearing where he's indicted. He's planning on changing his plea from not guilty to guilty. Smith could have struck a deal with prosecutors for lesser charges. We should find out soon. Thank you so much, Addie. Thank you, D. James. Thank you so much. Girl, he's about to tell. Jen, girl, y'all about to go to jail. Y'all are about to go to jail. And it's so crazy. Like I said, I know some of y'all probably don't watch. Thank you, Miss Caramel. I know that some of y'all don't watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, but y'all should get into it. It's actually a really good franchise. I love it. But one of my main questions and concerns was, what Jen do again? Girl, she was stealing. And now her assistant, the one who I guess was one of the main ones and on the scam that Todd set up, okay? He's probably about to flip on her. He first initially said that he was not guilty. Now he's changed his plea to guilty, which means that he's probably about to start telling all the tea and all the business. Right? But, like, one of my big things was, I remember asking y'all, because I didn't review the season, I just reviewed the reunion. But I did watch the entire season, so right before the reunion came on, I had already caught up with the season. And one of my biggest questions was, what y'all, some of y'all who will remember back then, what does Jen do? And where's she getting all this money from? Because Jen really lives a very fabulous, luxurious lifestyle. One where she needs 8. Oh, Coach Shah has a law degree? I didn't know that. One where she needs 8 assistants. I think at the time she probably had 6 or 7. Even when they went to Las Vegas and she had a whole store shut down. Now, in my opinion, when I think of the girls shutting down stores, you got to have a little bit of money. Because ain't nobody just going to shut their store down or even go open up their store just for one customer unless they know that customer is about to, girl, hand over a bag. Jen did it. Jen did it. You know how I really was kind of, like as far as like Erica Jane, for example, I just want to know what does she know, if anything. I still feel like with Erica Jane, she may not have known everything. She probably knew something was going on, but I don't know if she knew what it was. I think with Jen Shah, girl, you did it. At least I think you did. I think Jen did it. Jen was out here stealing from old people, y'all. She was stealing from old people. And I cannot explain how she was doing it. I still cannot explain it to this day. But she was basically stealing from old people. Or who said it on Real Housewives of New York? The Vulnerables. Was it New York? Who was it, Erica? Somebody said it, the Vulnerables. Yeah, Erica, that bitch. Not you, Erica. I saw somebody say, girl, not you, Dave. I'm talking about Erica Jane now. See, Sonya from New York. No, Erica, that bitch. No, Erica Jane. She's not remorseful. I was reading somebody's comment. Girl, yes. She's not remorseful. That bitch is crazy. Anyways, but yeah. I don't know what's about to happen, y'all. I don't know. Let me get this glass off the ground. That's my problem. I don't know what's about to happen, but I do think that, girl, it's about to go down. Jen going to jail. And rightfully so. Like I've said, it's one thing for you to commit some white collar crimes and, girl, you just stealing, I don't know. But, girl, when you start taking from people who don't have nothing, like you taking from like old people who probably already live check to check, who probably already are looking for their Social Security check to come in. Like, I think that takes it to a whole nother level. It's one thing for the girls to be stupid and be taking out PPP loans. You know what I'm saying? Even though that loan somebody could argue that loan could have went to some small business who actually needed it. But I think it's one thing for the girls to, pull stunts and shows and take out PPP loans. I think it's a whole other ball game when you're stealing from old people, orphans, and burn victims and widows. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, for real? In real life. But it is what it is. Girl, they going to jail. I want to know, now let me ask y'all a question before we move on. I want to know how much Coach Shah knew. Yes, we going there. Because there's no way that Jen having this lifestyle and having all of these clothes, designer clothes, girl, and your husband is an assistant football coach, I think. Girl, I want to know what he knew. Because ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no goddamn way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Shout out to Aretha. Ain't no way. When I tell y'all, if y'all have not watched Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, just go back and watch it's only 12 episodes. Just go watch how this woman lives. And it's like, girl. And you don't want to try to keep up with nobody's money, but girl, when you on TV flaunting this shit around, of course people gonna start counting your coin. Because I know I damn sure was counting. Bitch, I was over here trying to add it up in my head, bitch. How the hell? Bitch. Now I know. Just came to say I love you. Thank you, Busy Blue. Thank you so much. Girl, I know everybody, got different, everybody got their own in different tax brackets, right? And I'm not trying to hate, you know what I'm saying? But I'll be up here trying to figure out how the girls be living the way they be living, girl. How are you living like that? And then when it's time to explain what you do for your job, girl, I cannot understand what you're saying. You was counting too, exactly. Girl, I be over here trying to count, girl. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. But yeah, I want to know how much Coach Shaw. Because I think, this is what I think. Okay, who just asked that Southern lady? But how Coach Shaw knew, but Erica didn't. Because I think that with Erica, not to try to make excuses for Erica, I'm not saying Erica didn't know. No, I think Erica knew something. But I think that with Erica, Erica came into that situation with time, and I'm not making excuses for this, okay? Please don't, please. But I think that with Erica, Erica came into that situation with Tom already being rich, right? And she was just a stay-at-home wife who didn't really work. Like I said, I do think that at one point Erica was like, something ain't right, but girl, they ain't got nothing to do with me, so I'm just gonna keep on spending the money. And then I think that when she found out shit was about to hit the fan, that's when I think she got her shit and got ghost. I think with Coach Shaw and Jen, I don't think Coach Shaw can say that because your wife work. Your wife, she works. So I'm trying to figure out, you ain't never sat down and asked her, bitch, how much money you make? Because you got a whole lot of shit going on. And I don't think that they can do that off of his salary. That's all I'm saying. But I think that they both do something to some extent. Married girl, you know, I thought about married too. I'm not gonna lie, I have. I don't know exactly what her husband does. I know they got about 8 or 9 houses though. Word on the street is they weren't even together like that. You talking about Coach Shaw and Jen? I think Coach Shaw knew something too. Ain't no way. Ain't no way you're at home with your wife and she says that she works and you don't know, like, girl, where's you getting all this money from, girl? You're not too late, girl. We ain't really got into nothing right now. What's up, Q, Delilah? He had to suspect something. Like something. Like he had to. Like, nigga, you ain't that goddamn busy with coaching to the point where, girl, you haven't suspected, like, okay. What's up, Kaiser? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. All right, y'all. Now let's go ahead and get into Tami Roman. Now, for those who don't know, I absolutely love Tami Roman. I have been a fan of Tami Roman's since The Real World. Like, she was the reason why I started watching Basketball Wives. I wasn't into Basketball Wives until I heard something about some woman named Tami. And I just happened to flip on the TV one day and I was like, oh my God, that's Tami from The Real World. She was smoking that cigarette and she had that fucked up bob. Baby, that bob was stiff. Baby, that bob was just like this jacket. It just sat down. Anyways, and she yanked up Evelyn. It ain't a trick who's walking around who didn't know that Kenny Anderson was married. I know that's right, bitch. Anyways, so she was on The Real the other day. And Tami made a comment about her marriage.
Battery 100%.
And I want to play what she said.
Rodney's MacBook Air.
I want to play what she said. And then I'm going to play. She also came back. And she clarified, her comments. So I'm going to go ahead and play what she said on The Real so you can hear it. And then we're going to talk, okay?
You definitely speak your truth. And recently, you and your husband, Reggie Youngblood, you guys talked about that you're considering surrogacy.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
Any updates? Anything you want to share with us? Or how are you guys doing?
Yeah. It's on pause.
Is it?
Okay, yeah, I feel like I'm at a point where my career is starting to do and reward me for all of my efforts and the time that I've been in this business.
Yeah.
And a baby for me right now would just not be the thing to do.
Yeah.
So what I offered him was an opportunity for us to take a break for a year or two and let him go find someone to have a child with.
Stop it.
And then when he has his baby, we could get back together.
You would
Wait a minute,
genuinely be
wait a
okay
minute.
with that.
Hold on. So
Yes.
you're giving him permission. So what happens? Let's say he follows through and has this baby. Do you help raise the baby?
I would help raise the baby. It's just I don't want to have it. I don't want to go get my eggs and all that. It's really more about him
you're
being
so
able to
forward.
have his legacy here because he's an only child.
And he doesn't have
And
children.
he does not have any children. So it's really more for him than it is for me.
That's
Would the
very
baby's
selfless.
mother be around to also raise the child?
Yeah, I believe in co-parenting. I think that's a very valuable part of a child's life. If the parents aren't together, you need to learn how to co-parent.
Yeah.
And then, I could be there and love the child as if
That is very selfless.
It was my
I
own.
can't say as a woman I would give my man permission.
Yeah.
What you get to do during that year?
Well, I'm
her career.
I am a one penis woman, so even though we will be on break, I would not entertain any other men because that would still be my husband. I'm just giving him the opportunity to go.
Wow.
Got it. He can only have it with one. You find that one woman
Yes.
for the one child. This is
Yes.
not a free for all year.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. But he said.
What did he say?
He said.
I was gonna say.
I don't want that.
Oh.
I fell in love with you. You're the woman that I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. And if God put me here and I'm not supposed to have children, then that's what it is.
How did you feel hearing that?
It was a blessing and a curse because I was like, he really loves me. But then at the same time, I felt like I was being selfish. Our relationship has a selfish element to it because I really do want him to have children. I just can't be the person to do that.
But you know what? You can have children in all different ways now, right?
Yeah.
In terms of adoption
yes.
and all.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. I
Yeah.
have never heard a woman say that, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
She's a first for a lot of things, okay?
Okay, so before we get into the second video, because I do want to play a second video where she talks about it on her YouTube page. Now, in my honest opinion, before I went and listened to her on her YouTube page, I was like, Tami, girl, as much as I love Tami, I was like, girl, you sound dumb. Girl, that's like, girl, this sounds like a train wreck waiting to happen. That's all I could just think about. Like, girl, this sounds crazy. I understand that everybody moves how they want to move within their marriage and within their relationships. That's completely fine. But this just does not sound like something like, I was thinking, girl, like, why can't you just go find a surrogate? Like, why does he need to go out and for a year and a half or two? Right? It sounded crazy to me. It sounded crazy as fuck, matter of fact. But this is what she said. Now, I'm not going to play it because what she talked for about 10 minutes on her YouTube page. I want to play about 3 or 4 minutes so so you can hear. Now, some of the things that she did say, and I have to say this, because this is the part this is part of the clip that is part of what she said is not in this clip. One of the reasons why she does not want to use her eggs is, I think, because of health reasons. Her children could come out. What's the word? I don't want to say the wrong word. What's the word? With, I guess, developmental issues. Right? Is that the right way? Is that I don't want to sound like ignorant or mean. So the child would not come out. Special needs. There we go. Special needs. Yes. So they told her that it's a possibility that your children, could be special needs, disabled, developmental issues. And so that's one of the reasons why it's pretty much a wrap. And she's also had 2 or 3 miscarriages, challenged, right? Thank y'all. Birth defects, yes, all that, right? Okay. So that's one of the reasons why. So let me play what she said on her YouTube page, and then we're going to talk some more after this little clip.
When I said take a break, what?
And another thing, you're going to hear like some whole, you're going to hear some whole bunch of, you're going to hear some whole bunch of like noises in the background. That's her. I mean, I think she was outside, so you're going to hear like cars and like, I think like a airplane and all types of stuff going by. One thing I will say, I'm going to be honest with y'all, like I don't even, girl, can I say something? And I love me some Tami. Like, I feel like conversations like this, like y'all don't be having conversations about this stuff like when y'all get married. Like, especially with it being like this big of an age gap. Like, realistically speaking, what's up always, Amara? Realistically speaking, there's a great chance that because there's such a big age gap, that Tami will probably not be able to have children, child. Like, so this even opening up this door for him to possibly go, it just, girl, I'm like, girl, what do y'all be talking about before y'all get married? Girl, like, you know I can't have kids, right? Okay, you know that, right? So you're not gonna have no kids, okay? All right, okay. But she did try. Anyways, let me play this clip, okay?
I meant by that, without being able to go in depth, here again, it was a 2-minute segment. Reggie and I are together pretty much all the time. He runs his businesses as well as my businesses. We invest a lot into each other emotionally and spend a lot of time together. When I said take a break, the thought process in my mind was, take a break from me emotionally to be able to invest the time mentally that it takes to find a surrogate, a person with healthy eggs. Like, it is a process, guys, with healthy eggs. You know,
now, Tami, you did not say it that way. Tami did not say it that way on the real. She didn't say anything about surrogacy and all that. The way that I processed what she said, it was like, yeah, he can go out in these streets and fuck a bitch, and hopefully if she get pregnant, then he'll have a baby. That's the way that I took what she said when she was on the real. She didn't say it this way. I think if she would have said it more this way than how she said it, it probably would have not made sense, but it would have it would have made a little bit, girl, Tami, you didn't say it this way. It ain't got nothing to do with how we grasp, because girl, what you said, I grasped it real great, okay? Girl, you just didn't say it this way. Okay?
it would take a year and a half just to go through the entire process. So that's what I meant. Not that I would not be present, not that I would not help raise the child, not that we were not talking about a surrogate. I was not saying, go find a girlfriend, stick it in, and get her pregnant and have a baby. That's not what I meant, but here again, I couldn't go into depth and provide the utmost clarity.
That's how you said it. I don't care what nobody say. That's how you said it. It doesn't take, I get, maybe that's not how you said it, girl. And I'm just being honest. And I love me some Tami, but Tami, that's not how you said it, girl.
I meant take a break from me emotionally and all that you do for me to be a support system for me, to go invest that time that is absolutely necessary to find the right surrogate. And so I feel like you guys didn't understand what was actually happening and what I ultimately meant. And so I did want to provide a little bit of clarity for those of you who didn't grasp it.
But it's not like I want my husband to go.
No, we grasped it. We grasped it, girl. Girl, we understood everything you were saying, girl. What you said on the reel again was, girl, that your man could basically go out there and fuck a bitch and you wasn't gonna fuck nobody because you a one penis woman. That's how you said it. That's what you said, and that's just what it was. Now, it's one thing for you to say that because it sounds like to me what she's saying now is that Reggie would be the one that's responsible for, I guess, finding a surrogate, right? Like that would be on him. Does that make it sense? Does that sound like what she's saying now? Like, that's what I'm getting what she's saying now. Like, yes, I'm not saying he can go out there and fuck somebody. I'm saying that he can go find a surrogate, and him in the process may take a year or two. So he could basically, what we have going on in our relationship, whether it's business-wise or whatever, he could kind of like, I'll kind of pick up that, and then he can use that energy to go find a surrogate. Now, if she would have said it that way, I just would have been like, okay, girl, they're getting a surrogate. But Tami, you was on some whole, like Tami in real life, girl. Tami, you was on some whole, like, yes, we will be co-parenting now, but that's not a surrogate. You said, like, Tami talked about co-parenting when she was on the reel. Now you're talking about a surrogate. Girl, you're not going to co-parent with a surrogate. I feel like, y'all not going to act like what I be listening to, like I'll be listening to the shit. Because, Tami, you mentioned co-parenting and all types of shit. Like, now it's Miss Roman, I'm just saying, girl. Don't be trying to get online talking about we ain't understand. I understood exactly what you was talking about.
Spend time with someone else. That's not what I was talking about. But I also don't want to. I want my husband to have healthy children. I want his legacy to be. I want him to be able to have children that would carry on his family name. And that is a lengthy, time-consuming, emotionally emotionally charged up investment that a person has to make. And I wanted him to be able to do that without everything that he does for me and with me being in the way of that process. So that's what I meant by take a break. So hopefully that gives you guys a little bit of clarity. But I have the most amazing husband. When I talk about patience and understanding and just love of family and care, I could not have asked or prayed any harder than to be able to end up with my husband, Reggie. And as I said on the show, he opted out of all of that. He was like, if that's the route that I have to take, that's something that I can do later on in my life. But I want to spend the life that we are living.
Did y'all hear what Tami just said? Did y'all hear what Tami just said? That they had a conversation and that he said that, I want to replay this because I want y'all to hear what she said. And I need y'all to kind of read between the lines, okay?
He opted out of all of that. He was like, if that's the route that I have to take, that's something that I can do later on in my life. But I want to spend the life that we are living, loving you, just loving you and who you are as a person and where you are in your life, being accepting of that and supportive of that. And so I love my husband so much, and I know that he loves me. And hopefully you guys just understand what I was trying to say now that I provided a little more clarity. Now I'm going to get up out of here because I actually have...
Okay, the rest of it, she was talking about she was off, and her and Reggie was going to hang out on her off day. Girl, I don't know what's going on with Miss Tami. You know, we're going to send prayers up for Miss Tami. Well, I don't pray. But we're going to send good vibrations and good energy to Miss Tami. And hopefully everything works out for Tami and for Reggie. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, if you listen to what she said, maybe I look into stuff sometimes a little too deep. But if you listen to what she said towards the end and you read between the lines, you know. So, Tami is a damn lie. She just don't like the backlash she got while talk about being with another man. If she didn't mean it the way we interpreted. You know? Thank you, Queen B. So, yeah. That's that on that. Shout out to Tami. Shout out to Reggie. Yeah. All right. So, girl, let's just talk about something. Let's talk about something a little light. Cause I felt like the whole Tami thing was about to get real deep, and we're not getting deep tonight. Okay. Let's talk about America. I wasn't even gonna talk about this helper. Peach Juice, Porsha Williams. So I talked about Porsha a little bit on a review. I mean so I can't even talk right. I talked about Porsha a little bit the other day on my Hot Topics, right? So before we get into what I really want to talk about, the first thing is this. So I don't know if some of you guys know, but they have a new show on Peacock. It's called Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. And so the cast was on Watch What Happens Live the other night, and it's Cynthia and Kenya from Atlanta, Teresa and Melissa from New Jersey, Kyle from Beverly Hills, and Ramona and Luann from New York. And so I guess they were playing a game of who is an all-star. And so they were just going through naming names. And so they asked the group, was Porsha an all-star? And the only two people that raised their cards were Cynthia and Kyle. Kenya didn't raise her card. Teresa, Melissa, Ramona, or Luann. And Ramona says that she knew who Porsha was. She said that from the jump. Thank you, Peach. I almost called you Peach Juice. Thank you, peace, joy, and freedom. So those are the only two that raised their card, saying that Porsha is an all-star, right? So I guess Porsha felt some type of way about it. And so she came back and she tweeted out, "This is so cute, being that I was originally cast to head the All-Star show along with Giselle. Traveling during quarantine was our issue. Booked and busy when it came back around." And then she put shout out to Cynthia and Kyle. This is what I think happened, and I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I do think that Porsha was approached by the people to do the All-Stars. I think where y'all want to hype Porsha up, Porsha is telling a goddamn lie about the rest. Porsha, quarantine had nothing to do with you filming All-Stars. Because as much as I've seen you traveling, whether it's shooting that Zeus spinoff show that you have. Quarantine didn't stop you from doing that. Quarantine didn't stop you from going anywhere else. I don't think that they asked Porsha to head the trip. I do think they invited Porsha to be a part of the cast. I also think that they invited Kenya to be a part of the cast. And I think that Porsha chose not to go because she knew Kenya was probably going to be there. And she didn't want to look like a whore, a slut, right? She didn't want to look like a slut from the 90s in front of these new group of women. Because she knew Kenya would have had her motherfucking foot on her neck in front of Kyle, Ramona, to Melissa. She knew it. She knew it. That's why she didn't go on that trip. It had nothing to do with quarantine. It had nothing to do with quarantine. I think that she was scared. I think that she was nervous. I think that she thought that Kenya was probably going to make sure that the other ladies knew that Porsha was a slut from the 90s and slept with her co-worker's husband and was engaged to him while he was still married to their co-worker. I think that's what it was. Now, is Porsha an all-star? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to sound like I'm hating. Is Porsha an all-star? I guess. I guess. Maybe I'm hating and don't want to tell the truth. I don't know. I don't know if she's an all-star. To me, like I said, Porsha is really not that entertaining. And if you really don't believe me, you can look at her new spinoff show. Porsha literally had to go pull cousins. Porsha had to go pull 6th and 7th and 8th cousins. People that she probably ain't even talked to. She had to go get Dennis' family. She had to go get Simon's family to shoot a spinoff show. Porsha probably got a cast of, 37 people. If Porsha was as interesting as y'all thought, or they all say that she is, she wouldn't need all those goddamn people on her spinoff show. Now, yeah, you might need a few. You might need a couple messy cousins. You know, I'm not hating Angela. I'm not hating Angela, girl. I'm just saying, yeah, you need, in order to have a good spin-off show, you're going to need some people. Because nobody is that interesting enough to just have a spin-off show by themselves. But girl, to sit there and you need all these people, girl, you're not that interesting, girl. You're just not that interesting. Now, I really was trying to I was really trying not to go in on peach juice the other night when it came out that, she's coming out with a book and she talks about this is what I be talking about. This is what I be talking about. I don't know how to take Porsha. I feel like I see through Porsha. I really feel like I do. And I feel like nobody else does. I feel like it's a handful of us. Like, I feel like even Don Juan, Common, Kenya, I feel like we all see through Porsha. And then, of course, some of us, right? But I feel like the majority of people don't. So Porsha lets it be known. I think I still have it. Okay. So Porsha traveled to go see R. Kelly. because she felt like he could help her with her music career. This is what she said. After an initial introduction to Kelly, who was found guilty of racketeering and sex trafficking in September, someone led Williams to his bedroom and left her alone there for hours. When Kelly finally joined her, she said he told her to take off her clothes. I've already put myself in this position. This is what you're supposed to do. You have to. There's no turning back. Williams saw Kelly 2 more times and says in her book that she encountered several young women who were staying at his home. She writes that she decided not to see him again after she woke up one day and heard a woman being beaten in another room. Now, this is what I wanted to say the other night. Porsha, it sounded like you was fucking R. Kelly. That's what it sounded like. And then when I add, like, Porsha to me is just not a good person. I feel like Porsha is trying to use what happened to the real victims. She's trying to ride this wave to sell a book, right? I don't think Porsha is lying about being in this situation, but what I'm saying is Porsha is using the wave of what happened to these other women to sell a book. Because Porsha, your experience with R. Kelly was not the same experience as these other women and little girls. You was just fucking. You was just fucking. But you want to try to make it seem as though, oh, I went out there and I flew because he could help me with a record deal. And I thought, this is what I have to do. So I did it. But you spent the night a couple of nights. And what you do when you spent the night those couple of nights? I don't trust, like I told y'all, I don't trust nothing that comes out of Porsha's mouth. I don't trust nothing that comes out of Phaedra's mouth. Anybody that can get on TV and accuse someone of premeditated rape, bitch, my eye is always gonna be on you. Period. Anybody who can take it that far, I don't trust nothing that come out of Porsha's mouth. I don't. Y'all wanna know, and this is no tea, no shade, y'all wanna talk about the days of when Real Housewives of Atlanta and these shows used to be light and fun. Bitch, I'm gonna go there in a little bit. Bitch, it's not Candace saying your mama is low budget that made it dark. It's a bitch accusing her castmate and her husband of premeditated rape. That's what made it dark. Me saying your mama is low budget is not the reason why the Housewives show is not what it's supposed to be. Girl. Like, come on, y'all. We're not about to play that game. If we're going to be honest about whatever or whomever, then just be honest. I don't trust nothing Porsha got to say. This is the same person, again, who accused someone of premeditated rape, slept with her co-worker's husband, was engaged to him, and now is trying to use something that is very serious, right? Then, of course, also came on television and used Black Lives Matter as a storyline. Porsha is not to be trusted. Sorry. Candy told us all about Beach Juice seasons ago. She is down for whatever. And I believe it. I believe it. I just don't trust Porsha. I don't. Like I said, I don't think her experience was the same experience as those other girls, those young girls, those children, and even some of those grown women. I don't think that was her experience. Bitch, you was over there with your legs in the air, bitch, to the motherfucking moon willingly, okay? from the Cut Something video. What it is, ho? What's up? Yeah, girl, I remember that. What's up? Can you all on? Girl, you was over there willingly, girl, hopping on the dick and doing a full split. She ain't got no boundaries, girl. None. At all. That's what I wanted to say the other night, but I was like, girl, I'm going to try to go easy on Porsha because you don't really want to, you don't really want to, But no, Miss Porsha is full of shit. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Candy told us about, I read that one. She is down for whatever. Oh, okay. Let's call a thing a thing. Her 25-year-old self willingly busted wide open for a music career. She is no victim of using a movement to sell a book. She is terrible. Yes, thank you, Queen Bee. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. Anyways, that's y'all girl. That's y'all girl, that's y'all girl, that's y'all girl, that's y'all girl. Now let me just say this. Girl, we doing good tonight. Now let me say this, and then we're gonna be done. Cause I said an hour, we got a few minutes. Okay. I was sitting here thinking about this the other night. And I also talked about this in my Real Housewives of Potomac review. And I don't pay attention to Roland Ray. Like, I see when girl, that versus, girl. I couldn't even watch it all. Baby, Chaka Khan was I'm not gonna disrespect Chaka. I don't have no problem disrespecting nobody else, huh? But I'm not gonna disrespect Chaka. But baby, when I tell you, baby, Chaka Khan looked like she was drunk boots, baby. When I tell you, Miss Thing, girl, they had to change her shoes. They had to change her shoes. She was something. Now, Stephanie Mills and Chaka look damn good, baby. They look good. But either Chaka was high and drunk or drunk and high, or either high or either drunk. I don't know. Girl, it was a mess. I couldn't even watch it all. I was like, I was like, no. I was like, I can't watch this. First of all, they were like, I should have known something was up because I watched the replay. I didn't watch it live. I watched the replay. So I was fast forward. Like, I think the part that I fast forward through, I think that they were almost like an hour late. What's up, friend? Ooh. I know for a fact that Shah does Booger Sugar, friend. Girl, I ain't want to say nothing. I didn't want to say nothing. But I think they were already like almost an hour late coming out. Stephanie did the best she could do. Oh, they had a DJ battle first? That's what it was? Girl, didn't nobody come down there to see no DJs battle. Girl, we come to see Stephanie and Chaka. Okay? But yeah, I think Chaka, but I have heard stories of Chaka, because she was in rehab, like, I think a couple of years ago. I don't know if it was for alcohol or drug abuse, I don't know, but she was in rehab for something. I do remember that. So I don't know if she relapsed or if she ever even kind of got off of it, but you could tell that Chaka, girl, you could tell that Chaka was on that good shit last night, baby. When I tell you, baby, Chaka was on some of that good. I'm talking about that good shit, baby. But what I will say, though, baby, Chaka was like, what I'm saying? Shaka ain't know what song was coming up. Girl, Shaka just got Shaka was gonna scream, and then she was gonna act like she didn't know where she was at. Oh, baby. I was like, ooh, Shaka. It's not funny. It's not funny because it's not funny. It's not funny, y'all. It's not funny because that's something we should not take, you know. But all right, so I was just thinking about this the other day, and I mentioned it in my video, Real Housewives of Potomac. And I was like, I don't think we know what accountability is. I don't think we know. And, you know, Rolling Ray and Bobby Lights just had, like, they little show they had on Zeus called The Conversation. And I don't know a lot about Bobby Lights besides what I saw on my Loving Him Miami. And I don't really know anything about Rolling Ray except for, like, when he makes, like, the blogs or whatever. But I guess Rolling Ray said something about Young Miami's baby daddy. Her first baby daddy, I think he was murdered or died or something. I don't know. But he died. I don't know how. But I guess Rolling Ray must have said something that was, I guess, considered disrespectful about the baby daddy. And I guess Bobby Lights brought that up in the conversation. And I saw people in the comments section saying that Rolling Ray wasn't taking accountability for what he said. And my whole thing is, yes, he is. And I think that's where we kind of, to me, when I heard Rolling Ray, like I said, you can say that Rolling Ray was being disrespectful. You can say that Rolling Ray needs his ass beat. You can say that he was wrong for saying what he said, but Rolling Ray took accountability for what he said. When I saw that clip, Bobby Lights told Rolling Ray, basically, you was wrong, blah, blah, blah. And then the people in the comment section was like, oh, he not taking accountability. Rolling Ray's response to Bobby Lights was, I don't give a fuck, and I'll say it again. Now, like I said, you can say that he was being disrespectful. You can say that he was wrong for feeling the way that he felt. But Rolling Ray took accountability for what he said. You just didn't like the fact that he didn't say that he was wrong. And I think that sometimes that's where we kind of get it wrong at. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Like, you can't say that he's not taking accountability because he is. He just don't give a fuck. And again, you can say that in that moment, you can then probably say, oh, nigga, you wrong for feeling that way, or you need your ass whooped, or, you know, you're being disrespectful. You can say that, but you can't say that he's not taking accountability, because he's not backpedaling, he's not pussy popping, he's standing in his shit. And I feel like that's what happens with Candace. Candace, I'm sure she's probably done it because a lot of people have. So let me just say that. I'm sure they all have blamed editing on this and that and this. Oh, it's editing, girl. It's editing. But Candace says what she says and then she's done with it, right? Well, she's not done with it. But she doesn't apologize. And so people say, you're not taking accountability for what you said. And her response is, bitch, you disrespected me, I disrespected you. She's taking accountability for what she said. Even when she sits there, she says, I'm well aware of what I'm saying. Y'all bitches are not aware of what you're saying. See, if you want to really talk about people that's not taking accountability, it's really the other women. For Giselle and Karen to sit there and say that someone, your friend, to sit here and say that your friend getting on a television show that draws in 1 million plus viewers, right? To sit here and say that it's not that big of a deal and it's not going below the belt, to say that your friend has an STD and that she's a whore and that she's a drunk, that's not that serious. Girl, you just said your friend had an STD. That was the first episode. And then when Andy even calls you out on your shit, you blame it on editing. That's not taking accountability. Like Mia, and like I said in my review, Mia blaming her tweets on her social manager media manager. That's not taking accountability. Me telling you, bitch, I'm aware of what I said. I didn't black out. I know what I said. That's taking accountability. You're just mad because I'm not apologizing. That's what it's about. And I'm not going to apologize. Because you don't like my response, but you, and as childish as it may sound, bitch, you started it. And I think that that's where we get it confused. And I also think that I'm just, girl, I ain't even gonna go there. I just think that's where we get it confused. I think that's where we get it confused. Because I really do think, and it has nothing to do with me liking Candace, because of course I do, but I just don't understand now when people, because I used to be like, why do people say she's not taking accountability? And when I was listening the other night, she was like, I'm aware of what I'm saying. Y'all are not aware of what y'all are saying. Because there's no way in hell that you could sit here and say that going on television and saying that your friend has an STD is not going low. Girl, your friend. Girl, your friend. Girl, your friend. Girl. Okay. And so I think that's when the whole, of course people don't like to talk about it, but I think that's when the whole colorism conversation starts to come into play. Because now you are holding Candace to a different standard that you don't hold the other ladies to. And that's just what it comes down to. Like I was saying, and I don't even feel like getting into this conversation tonight about no colorism, but you've never heard anyone refer to Ashley as ferocious and aggressive. You ain't heard nobody say Robin was ferocious when she got in Monique's face. You never heard somebody say she was aggressive when she got into Robin's face, into Ashley's face at her restaurant, or when she threatened to beat Katie up. They only use those words when it's Wendy and Candace. They only demand an apology. What's up, Sakina? I didn't even see you in the comments. Simply Sakina. But they only demand an apology when it's Candace. They only demand accountability when it's Candace. But you don't demand those things from Giselle, Robin, Ashley, Mia, or Karen. So when I look and I see how what these 5 women have in common and what these 2 women have in common, what do y'all think it is? Because Mia has said a whole bunch of shit and nobody has forced Mia to apologize. No one has forced Mia to take accountability, right? That's why I said, I'm at this point, it's just like, girl, it is what it is. But girl, I know Girl, I know what I be saying. That's what Candace is telling y'all. I know what I'm saying. Y'all bitches don't know what y'all saying. Because if you were being really accountable for what you were saying, you wouldn't open up your fucking mouth and say that you saying your friend had an STD or your friend went to Sing Sing and then try and play it off like, oh, I just wanted to make it started to get really dark. It started to get really dark. It started to get dark, so I wanted to lighten up the mood. Girl. And then Candace, no tea, no shade. Candace is the reason, girl. So Candace is the one that's ruining Potomac. Bitch, not Monique, who bitch fighting and putting umbrellas in bitches' throat. Not Robin, who done damn near got into 3 physical altercations. Not Giselle, who makes it her business and concern to try and purposely, girl, ruin people's marriages every fucking year. Not Karen, right? It's Candace who's saying your mama is low budget. The motherfucking 12, like I said, girl, this is the real gag. This is the real gag, and I'm gonna get off of this. The real gag is this. Girl, we were on episode 12, bitch. We damn near done with the season. All it took for Candace to say was your mama is low budget. Girl, the season is over. That's how I know y'all just be sitting back waiting for shit to just like fuss about. Girl, get on my page. We done went 12 episodes. We done went 12 episodes of motherfuckers lying, calling people drug addicts, and saying they got STDs, and your mama is the one that's bringing down a franchise. If your mama is low budget, that's bringing down the franchise. Baby. Karen got a spinoff show. For the life in me, I do not understand how Karen Huger got a spinoff show. And this, I'm not trying to sound like no hater, but in real life, I want y'all to really, really think about this. Do you really want to see Karen and Ray and Raven and the son of hers that never shows up? Do you really want to see Karen and Ray? And Raven, who sounds like the Vising Man? Girl. Raven ain't got no personality. That son, the couple of times I've seen him on the show, he ain't got no personality. Ray is kind of funny, but not spin-off show funny. I've seen enough interactions with Ray and Karen to know that there should not be a spin-off. I don't want to see Karen, the show is not for me because I'm not going to watch it, but I don't understand how, do y'all really want to see Karen's family in Surrey? When you met Karen's family in real life, let me just say this. When we met Karen's family did not give you interesting spinoff teas. Candy family does. You got her messy ass mama, you got her messy ass aunties, you got her messy ass friend Don Juan, you got Common. Bitch, that's a spinoff show right there. So Candy having a spinoff show, I can completely understand. Karen, even Nene should have had a spinoff show. And I've told y'all that. Nene had enough going on. Before Greg passed away, she had Greg kids, she had her kids and a baby mama drama going on with her kids. Nene had enough going on to have a spinoff show. Quiet as it's kept, if you really want to be honest about it, and I know some of y'all probably not going to agree with me, Candace could have a spin-off show. Bitch, as messy as her mama is and her husband, bitch, you can bring Candace's sister on. The one that ain't scared of Mama Dot. Hello? Bring that sister on. Candace, Miss Dorothy. Bring Chris on. Bring some of Chris' family on. I guarantee you them hoes will have a hit spin-off show. Candace, her messy ass mama, her sister, Chris, and then bring some of Chris' family members on. Baby, that fucking spin-off show will be off. Y'all will be secretly, y'all will be secretly in y'all house watching it. Because y'all know that shit will be off the goddamn like, bitch. Girl, yes, bring them in-laws in. Bitch, it's a wrap. That's a spin-off show. That's a spin-off show. Karen, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to stop nobody's hustle. But girl, that's not a spin-off show. Nene had a spin-off show. Quiet as It's Kept. Cynthia had a spin-off show. Cynthia had Mike. She had his ex-wives that they could have probably paid at least one of them to pop up on the screen. Then remember, the daughter didn't even come to Cynthia's wedding with Mike. Cynthia had some shit going on. Bring in Leon. Bring in Noelle, who a lesbian. Girl. The girls got spin-offs. Quiet as It's Kept, Kenya could have a spin-off. I know they wouldn't happen, but bitch, if they got Kenya mama on TV, bitch. If they got Kenya mama to come on TV, bitch, it would be a wrap. If you brought bitch, when I tell you, it would be so many motherfucking skeletons coming out the goddamn closet. You brought in Kenya, her cousins, Auntie Cisco, shout out to Funky Neva. I don't too much like her. Bring in Aunt Lisa, bring her mama on, bring her daddy on. I don't know. I don't know about Kenya. Never mind. I don't know about, I'm thinking about it. I think I just said Kenya. I don't know about Kenya. I think Kenya, if Kenya had a spinoff, it would be too dramatic. It would be dramatic. It would be sad. It would be a whole bunch of crying. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Kenya. I don't know about Kenya because her family, I still got question marks over Kenya family. I still think that family ain't right. That Auntie Cisco, I feel like something ain't right about that woman. I'm sorry. I think her family got a whole bunch of secrets. Yeah, I don't know about Kenya. But I definitely think that Candace could have a spinoff show. Bitch, that spinoff show would be so goddamn good. Oh, bitch, my leg. Oh, girl, I'm getting old. Can you imagine Miss Dorothy, as ignorant as she is, baby, getting into it with one of them white people? Girl, can y'all imagine Miss Dorothy getting into it with one of them white people on Chris' side of the family? Honey! Girl, Candace running around the house screaming like a white woman, crying. Because now her mama done got into it with these white people. And Miss Dorothy probably low-key letting the white people have it. Girl, I would holler. Okay, who said that thing? Giselle can't give us a storyline, let alone a spinoff. Exactly. Show can't. I'm just saying everybody ain't meant to have a spinoff show. Exactly. I want to know who literally is requesting a spinoff show for Karen Huger. is requesting a spinoff show? Who requested that? Yeah, I don't think Kenya would give us a good spinoff. Kenya wouldn't. It would be too much. It would be too dramatic. Yeah, I wouldn't want to watch. And then the people would be used like, I don't want to see Mark. I don't want to see Mark on my. I do not want to see that man on my TV screen. Nah, it'll be too much. It'll be too much. Nah, I don't want to see. I don't want to see no spinoff show with Kenya. I don't. I'm sorry. They really do. Let me say this much. I know a lot of people think that like that Chris can't stand Candace. Baby, Chris really don't play about Candace. Y'all gonna stop thinking that Chris gonna leave Candace. Now, I don't like the way Chris be handling Candace on screen, right? But for the most part, good night. Good night. Good night, Lenore Love. Good night. Good night. Girl, y'all said that was disrespectful. Y'all said that's why I can't. Good night. Y'all said that's why Candace got beat up. Because she was saying good night. Y'all be want to fight up there. Y'all be want to fight all the goddamn time, girl. Damn. Chris don't play about Candace. That's why when people be like, oh, I can't. Oh, girl, Chris, baby, no. Baby, go to them lives. And y'all see how Chris be quick to defend Candace in the comment section. On Twitter. I don't know what. Let me let y'all. Cause y'all let me leave Candace alone, girl. Cause y'all be talking about I'm on her payroll, girl. Like y'all swore up and down. No tea, no shade. I ain't got no problem with her. But y'all swore up and down Monique could have a spinoff. No, she couldn't. I'm not saying that just because I'm being a hater. I'm being honest when I say what I'm about to say. Monique could not have a spinoff show. Monique is not, while Monique is gorgeous, Monique got face down, right? She has a gorgeous family. But when you really think, and this is no tea, no shade, when you really think about Monique on Potomac, the only thing that Monique has really done that y'all say is iconic is the binder. Other than that, Monique had no moments before that. Besides the whole, when she told Giselle, and I didn't even watch that season 2, when she told Giselle I have 4 homes. Y'all know Monique is really not that interesting like that. Pretty girl, probably a great mother, probably a decent wife, I guess. I don't know, because I think she fucked that trainer. I don't know. That's just what I think. Those things, right. Probably decent businesswoman, I guess. I don't know. So we can give her that, but to sit here and say that she's just that entertaining, you don't want to see Chris. You don't want to see Monique. Now, maybe if you brought Chris's mama on, didn't I get that helper together? Now, maybe if you brought Chris, Monique not that interesting. I'm sorry. She's just not. Y'all did not catch y'all life from Monique until the binder. And y'all know it. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. I don't know why y'all just don't want to say it, but Team Monique, y'all know damn well, if it wasn't for that binder, and to me the binder fell flat for me because she brought out a whole goddamn 5-star, but she only had smoke for one person. Girl, you could have wrote that on a note card, girl. Quiet as it's kept, if Monique was really gonna set that motherfucking stage on fire, she would have went through every goddamn tab. She would have got all them bitches together and walked off the stage with her husband. Now that would have set that hoe off on fire. If Monique would have came to that goddamn reunion with a binder and got Robin together, Wendy together, Giselle together, the other girls who she didn't like, now that would have set that bitch off. Okay? She came out there with a whole binder and only had smoke for one bitch. But see, if she was gonna leave Real Housewives of Potomac on a high note, that's how she should have left. Yeah, I brought a binder out here because, bitch, I'm about to get everybody together and, bitch, y'all hoes ain't gonna never see my face again. Now, I probably would have caught my life off of that. Quiet as it's kept. Now, that I would have been like, oh, bitch. Girl, you came out there with a whole binder with tabs for everybody, and the only person you really was getting together was Giselle. Girl, you should have got everybody together. You said you had a tab for everybody, girl. Because, baby, let me tell you something. If I come out on stage with a tab, with a binder and a tab for everybody, bitch, I'm about to set that whole goddamn building on fire. Girl, okay? But yeah, I just don't think Monique is that interesting for a spinoff show. I've always said that Monique is not that interesting. She's really not. Nobody wants to see. I'm not like her. Her kids are like her children. Her kids are like children. I mean, her kids are like children. Her children are like kids. Like, what are they gonna do? What is Chris gonna do? Monique is not that interesting. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's just not. I know the girl's gonna say I'm hating, but like I said, if you really sit back and think about it, up until she said, I have 4 homes, until the binder, in between that, what did Monique really do that was just so entertaining that would put her up there with the likes of Nene Leakes and the other girls? Between her saying that I have 4 homes up until the binder, in between that, you have what, 3 or 4 seasons? 3 or 4 seasons. What did Monique do with that 3 or 4 season span that makes her so iconic? Monique really could have. Monique probably could have been that girl. No tea, no shade. Monique could have probably been that girl if she was more authentic. Monique wasn't authentic. She wasn't. Monique was trying to be and it fell flat on her face when she was fighting and running around in some woods. If Monique was really her true, authentic self, I think Monique could have probably been that girl. But she was so busy trying to put up smoke and mirrors, basically like a Mia. I've told y'all, her and Mia are almost the same. It's this, Monique should have came on that whole, like, yes, I used to be a rapper, right? I used to be a rapper. I'm married to a football player. I got 3 kids. Monique came on some whole. But girl, I was seeing right through you, girl. Right. By y'all nothing but bottom behind tricks. Bottom behind tricks. Baby, them bitches would have been some motherfucking bitches. That's what you should have said. Okay? You trying to be all prim and proper, Monique, but you want to fight in a fucking barn and run through woods and black out, but then say you don't know what happened. But then try to tell a story. Like, it don't go. You ain't nothing but some bottom behind tricks. Bottom behind tricks? Girl, you supposed to cuss them bitches out. Okay? I don't know what happened. But you said you blacked out. So if you blacked out, then how can you retell the story? I thought you blacked out, girl. Come on for blacking out, but retelling the story. Ooh, girl, whatever. Shout out to Monique. Shout out to Team Monique. Shout out to everybody, on the payroll. I mean, everybody got a price, like I said, girl. Everybody got a price. Everybody got a price where they'll sell their soul. Huh? My price is just a little bit higher. I'm an expensive hoe. I'm an expensive bitch. Okay? Oh, wait, okay? Shit, the fuck I look like? Ugh, girl. I never even saw that trainer. Anyways, y'all, I'm gone. I will talk to y'all probably. Girl, let me tell y'all something. I'm gonna tell y'all how pissed off I was, okay? So y'all know, I did not know that they were having that Love and Marriage special for Martell and Melody. Bitch, when I tell y'all, I think I was about to watch it on Sunday or Monday. I can't remember. Bitch, I remember I went and got me something to eat. I came home, baby, got everything, washed my hands and was getting everything, made me a cocktail, done turned the TV on, girl, got my napkins, I done laid everything out, thinking I'm about to watch Love and Marriage, Huntsville, and I'm sitting there and I'm like, girl, what is this? I'm like, why ain't going... Baby, I turned that shit off. As soon as baby, let me tell you something. As soon as I saw Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Martell and Melody, something, I sat there for like a minute, and I was like, hold up, Love and Marriage, Huntsville, Martell. I said, I know this ain't no fucking Martell and Melody special. Girl, baby. And turned that shit. I'm not watching that shit. Because I don't like Martell and I don't like Melody. Okay? Girl, I took that shit right on out. Girl, what the fuck? What if I was so disgusted? What if I was so disgusted? Girl, I got that remote. Click. Girl, no. Oh, here got my remote right here. Let me look for something else. Now I'm pissed off. Now I'm pissed because I done got all comfortable and shit. I done got comfortable thinking I'm about to watch Love and Marriage, Huntsville. And now I have to interrupt me eating. Girl, this cup is still full. Girl, this cup is still full. Girl, I put too much alcohol in it, girl. But yeah, child. A mess. But yeah, child, I mean, I'm just, what else is going on? Oh, Melody, oh, you being messy. Hold up. Oh, hold up. Melody's mother, hold up. Melody's mother said that Marceau was helping Martell cheat with Ariane. He was paying bills so Melody couldn't track the money. Oh! Melody's mother said that Marceau. Oh! We love the mess, baby. Oh no! Oh. Melody, I gotta read that again, baby. Melody's mother said that Marceau was helping Martell cheat with Ariane. He was paying the bill so Melody could track the money. I believe that shit. I'm telling y'all, let me tell y'all something. I don't care what nobody got to say. I don't care. What happened to her? Is she okay? I'm not. Color Me Pink, is she okay? Oh, y'all had me scared for a second, girl. What about Color Me Pink? Okay. I knew she had breast cancer, but I just saw her name pop in the comments. Oh, she interviewed. See, I didn't know that. I can believe it because this is the thing. I've always told y'all when it comes to Marceau's and Martell's relationship, it's very strange to me. It's very, very, very strange. Like, I, for the life of me, do not understand how you could remain friends with a person who said that you have 20 girlfriends. And then you come out the other day and say that Martell is a reliable friend. Didn't he say some shit like that? And I'm sitting there like, what are you talking about, girl? This man said you had 20 girlfriends. Now, do I believe you got 20 girlfriends? No. But do I believe you got one or two? Yes. I sure do. I believe you got about one or two. Maybe 3 or 4. Exactly. That's why I was like, it's so weird how he always comes to his defense. Or like, that friendship would have been over for me. It would have been a wrap on that friendship. They help each other cheat. They do. Them niggas ain't shit. Like in real life, like I get it. Let me just say this. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I've been no saint because I haven't, okay? I done did my dirt. I done helped people do their dirt. I've been trifling. I done helped people be trifling. But I do think it does come a time in life where it's kind of like, girl, I'm not helping nobody do shit. I don't have nothing to do with that. Don't ask me. I'm not getting you no hotel room. You can't use my phone. You can't do nothing. I don't want to parts of that. I don't want no parts of none of that shit. Honey, I've been there before. Okay? Helping people do shit they ain't got no business doing. Thank you, Simply Sakina. Girl, hold up. Rodney, I'm going to Houston in 2 weeks, and we're going to Turkey Leg Child. The way they act like it's 5-star restaurant sending me reservation deposits for no ambiance, give me ghetto. Girl, let me talk about, okay, I wasn't even going to say nothing about Turkey Leg Cut, but I'm going to go ahead and mention it, okay? Y'all remember that big uproar that happened probably like some months ago when they came out with the dress code? Remember everybody was talking about it. And I got on here and I was like, girl, Turkey, like, I get it. The dress code was not that bad when you really like just looked at it, in my honest opinion. But we're not gonna sit here and act like, girl, y'all really wasn't low-key the club when y'all was on Alameda. Because when y'all asses was on Washington, when y'all asses was on Washington, girl, at a certain time, they wouldn't even allow kids inside the restaurant because it basically turned into a club. And I also remember saying, are they going to enforce these rules when the celebrities come by? Because Turkey Leg Cut is like the celebrities stop when the celebrities come to Houston. Like, everybody goes there. Like Kevin Hart, everybody. So the other day, I'm about to be real messy. Here I go. So the other day, Ari, is that her name? The one who is talking to Moneybag Yo? Her name is Ari, right? I don't keep up with them baby mamas like that, girl. Ari. So she was in Houston the other day for a club appearance. And she was at Turkey Leg Cut. And girl, guess what Ari was doing? Baby, Ari was all on the... Now, That was outside. It's an outside. They have a lot of tables outside. So you can sit on the inside or the outside. Baby, Ari was all outside, and I still got the motherfucking videos in my phone. Ari was all outside, standing on the tables, dancing. Swear to God, I got the video still in my phone. I said, girl, I thought y'all said the other day that this was a family restaurant and girl, all these rules were going to be enforced. But girl, she's literally standing on a table. Standing on a table. But girl, y'all was giving 5-star teas the other day. I knew y'all weren't going to do. I knew y'all weren't going to force that shit. Ari was standing on the table. Now, I will say, baby, that food is good as hell. I went there the other day. They have a food truck. And the food truck sometimes is opened until like 4:30 in the morning on the weekends. So I went to I will give them that much. That food, baby. Now, some people don't like it, but I love it. That food is good as hell to me. But yeah, turkey leg, I saw that shit. And it's not Ari's fault. But what I'm saying is, girl, I knew that when it came time to enforce those rules, girl, y'all not gonna enforce those rules. Because if I got my big ass on the table, and was throwing it in a motherfucking circle, well, she wasn't doing all that. But if I got my big ass on the table, y'all gonna yank my big ass down. Girl. You don't like the food? It's overpriced? Girl, I'm going to say this much. It is a little, it's a little pricey. It's a little pricey, okay? Thank you. This is a Levi's. Y'all know I'm back into my Levi's gig. Girl, I love Levi's now. Levi's jackets, jeans, all that. Levi's kind of expensive too, girl. Girl, Levi's kind of expensive. Girl, Levi's be having $200 jeans and shit. $400. Girl, but yeah, the food is overpriced. I don't want to say overpriced, but the food, if you go, I'll say this much. If you go and you go on a date, girl, I can see you spending at least $200. If you get some cocktails, you're gonna spend probably about $200. Now, if you just go and get some food, you might spend under $100, right? Y'all know Mill, all that bullshit she be doing. I like Mill, but I just don't like, I don't know, girl. I don't even want to get on them hoes no more, because they be pissing me off. Girl, them hoes be pissing me off. Like, y'all, girl, I'm not going to let them girls work my nerves up tomorrow. Was it Sunday? I'm not going to let them work my nerves up on Sunday. I forgot that the new, what is it called? The new Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip episode came on, girl. I forgot all about it. I need to watch it. I'm gonna watch it proper. Girl, I go lying. Didn't I tell you I was going out? Then I was about to lie. Girl, I'm going out. We going out tonight. I need to go in here and try to moisturize this scalp of mine, honey. Thank you, Jamie G. The food is worth the price, especially if you're down solo. The food is good. That's what I don't want to say that it's expensive, because I don't want to say that. I'm gonna say this much. I'll just say this much. I don't have no problem swiping my card, baby. Okay? I put girl, I get my card in a heartbeat. The food is good to me. Okay. Yeah, I think now this is what I will say. The times I have been to turkey leg cut, I've never eaten in the inside. I always either get my food to go or either I go to the food truck. But I heard that if you like request, girl, I ain't got no money, girl. Okay, girl, I'm single, girl. So my money work a little differently than the other girls who ain't single and got kids and families and shit. You know, I'm a single woman. So I can do a little bit more self with my coin. You know what I'm saying? Girl, let me tell you about my yeah, let me tell you about my niece, girl. So I had bought Tatum and Sloan some Doc Martens, okay? I had bought them some Doc Martens. I had bought them not for y'all to be in my business, okay? Not for y'all to be in my business, but I had bought them some Doc Martens. And I had bought Sloan 3 pair, and I had bought Tatum 3 pair, okay? And Tatum is real up and down about what she likes to wear. You know, Tatum thinks she I don't know if Tatum thinks she Kanye West. Oh, that's your daughter's name? So basically, Sloanie, she's like the girl, like she's like a girly girl. Like she want to wear pink, she want to wear dresses, baby. Tatum, don't give her no pink. She want to wear black. So I had bought Sloan some Doc Martens. They were floral. They was real cute. But they didn't have any for Tatum. But I was like, well, she probably not gonna like them anyways. Sloan is 4 and Tatum is 6. Tatum is about to be 7 in February. So, yeah, Tatum is 6. So Tatum don't like nothing pink, nothing, okay? So I was like, well, honey, like the other day, they have free dress day on Fridays so they can wear what they want to wear. So my sister was like, girl, baby, Tatum wore all black. This was last, she had her black boots on. She got this black faux leather jumper, okay? My sister was trying to get her to wear some different shoes. She's like, no, I want to wear my black shoes. Girl, all black, honey. I like it, Tatum. Anyways, so I had bought Tatum some plaid Doc Martens. Girl. Then she was like, she want the florals. But girl, it like my sister was saying any other day, she'd be like, I don't like that, I don't want it. And I really try to go by like what they like. Like, yes, it's like my money, okay? But I also, like, I don't want to get them nothing that they don't like. You know what I'm saying? So like, if she say she don't like it, then I'm not gonna, like, I might like it, but if she say she don't like it, then I don't get it. That's just how I operate. I try, they at an age where like they could tell me what they like and what they don't like. You know what I'm saying? Right. I try to give them choices, right? Exactly. So that's how I try to operate, because I don't think you should force nobody to wear stuff that they don't want to wear. Even if I know they only 6 and 4, okay? But that's just how I operate. So I was like, well, damn, she liked the floral ones, but they didn't have any in her size anyways. So I kind of felt bad because I didn't think she was going to like them because they was kind of girly. You know what I'm saying? So I ended up buying the second pair. I got Sloan like this turquoise, is that how you say it, color, and Tatum like this green, which I shouldn't have got the green. When I got the green, I was like, I shouldn't get these. because these kind of like look like the other ones that she got. So one night I called her and I saw some on the Doc Martin website, and it was like an all black pair with some stars, and then it was like a silver pair with like some hearts. And I was just like, well, let me just ask. So I called and I was like, asking my sister. And I wanted to make it a surprise, but like I can't even surprise Tatum no more because, girl, she's so picky. I don't know what she be liking. So she was like, I don't like him. I don't like him, Uncle Rodney. You don't like them? I don't like wearing shoes. You don't even like wearing shoes now, Tatum? I was like, okay, girl. I said, okay, girl. I feel like I felt like she would like the black ones, but I was like, well, maybe she might like the silver ones too. Because I had bought Sloan some black and white polka dot Doc Martens. Girl, I don't know, girl. I was just like, I was so over. I was like, I don't know how you deal with them, baby, because Tatum would give me a headache. Her and her fashions, honey. Girl. One day they came over. She had on an oversized sweater. She had on an oversized sweater. She had on her skinny jeans, and she had on her Doc Martens. I said, girl, so you think you Northwest now? You think you Northwest and St. West and Chicago West? Girl. I said, it's cute. I like it. She was like, who is Northwest? Girl, nobody, girl. Girl, you dressing like Kanye dressed you, girl. You coming over here with oversized sweaters on and shit. But I guess your mama must have bought it for you because that's the only reason why you got it on. Yes, child, but I try to let them, I just try to like let them kind of do their own little thing. You know what I'm saying? But baby, not Sloan, baby. Sloan want to come in the house. She want to take her uniform off. She want to, girl, put on a dress and twirl around and girl, she be want to dress up after school. No, Sloan, we not putting your clothes on after school. Girl, she be want to like dress up. I want to put on a skirt and a pink top. But girl, you really not about to go nowhere. So, how about you just go take a bath and just put your sleeping clothes on? Because you're not going nowhere for the rest of the night. But she want to put on skirts and crowns. Okay, girl, just go put your, girl, okay, girl. Girl, go put your skirt on and your crown, girl. Okay? Okay? Girl, so it's like they really all kind of like two different people. It's actually kind of cute. Okay? Okay, right. With they badasses, girl. Las Vegas or New York, which one did you enjoy? Did you say Las Vegas or Los Angeles? Did you say I think I like Los Angeles more than I like New York. I think I do. I think I like Los Angeles more than I like New York. But I would definitely go back to New York. I figured it out the other day. The reason why I did not enjoy myself the last time I went is because we stayed in Times Square. I think that's what it was. I don't know why I just don't like I don't like Times Square. It's too many people. It's dirty. But when you go to other side, like we went to what's the rich side? The West Coast is the West Coast. What's the rich side? Where Ramona and them be living? The East side, the West side? Like when you go over to those areas, girl, it don't look that girl. Girl, when you go into those areas, girl, they don't look nothing like no goddamn Times Square. I give them that. Girl, them streets be kind of clean compared to Times Square. Like, oh, okay, girl, this must be the rich people. Okay, these must be the rich people. Beyonce! What band? Girl, I think ain't she in LA now? But yeah. Next time I go, like the first time I went to New York, I stayed in Harlem. I actually like Harlem. I think it really just depends on the area. Because like I said, the last time I went, baby, that Times Square, I was over it. I was like, girl, came back sick. Girl, what the fuck? Upper East Side is the rich side. Okay. The food was cool. I just feel like the best food is like here in Texas to me. I love Harlem. If I go back, because my friend wants to go back, we thinking about going. Well, I haven't. Well, I'm hoping that we go to DC. Hopefully next month. I want to kind of go because I've never been to DC before. You know, I tried to go last year, but for the inauguration, but girl, they canceled it and all the COVID. You know, and then all the people was down there acting stupid, so I didn't go. But I'm hoping to go to DC actually in a couple of weeks. Hoping. I don't know. You know, DC kind of expensive, girl. That's the thing. I don't know how. Don't you live in DC, Maroon? I don't know how y'all live down there, girl. DC, California, New York. I don't know how y'all live down there, girl. I just don't know how y'all do it. Do you know what it is? Like, I think I could afford to live. Oh, you do? Oh, girl. I think I could afford to live there, but I couldn't afford this apartment. You see what I'm saying? Like if I lived in California or DC or New York, I would be in my old apartment. I know I couldn't afford this. You know what I'm saying? Nate wants to go to DC. Girl, I think DC is where it's at, quiet as it's kept. Yeah, like girl. I'll be looking at them rent. I'll be looking at them rent prices, and I be like, God damn. I know y'all down there selling pussy and dick like. Who's y'all? I know y'all down there selling pussy like a motherfucker. Cause God damn, that shit is hot up there. Do you hear me? Shit. Because I know if I come up there, I'm going to have to turn into a whore. Do you hear me? I'm going to be a whole motherfucking sex worker after midnight. Girl, the fuck? Shit, I be looking at them rent prices like, girl, the fuck? Let me stay my ass here in Houston. Okay? I heard ain't no black people in Boston, child. Okay? I heard ain't no black people in Boston. I heard the only people in Boston is white people. Ain't nothing wrong with white people. I'm just saying, I heard ain't no black people in Boston. That's what I heard. I mean, I need to. I need some. I need some. Yeah. I mean, I love the white boy. You know, I love me a white boy. Don't get it twisted. But I need some niggas around. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I did not know that. Oh, it is? Boston is one of the top places for black women's health? But I could definitely see myself, like, in real life, like, just the weather. Like, the weather alone will make me want to move to, like, California. Like, girl. I couldn't move to New York because that weather, that snowing and blizzards and shit, baby, I would die. Girl. I would literally just be walking home crying every day. Now I love me a cute little breeze. You know, give me about 30 degrees, then I'm good. Anything 30 and higher, I can do. You know? I remember one year I went to Atlanta for Pride. It was like 10 degrees in Atlanta. Baby, I damn near died. Do you hear me? Girl. I was like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go home. Girl, it was cold as fuck. Girl, you cannot hold in the cold, girl. I remember I was waiting in line at the club. Bitch damn near died. I was like, this is some bullshit. Girl, I'm about to go home. I can do, but see, I like cold weather. I like cold weather. I like to wear my coats. I like to wear my scarves. I like to wear boots. That's the type of thing. I like to pull out all that shit. Give me a coat and an old nasty boot, bitch, I be good to go. Bitch, I will tear the streets up. Tear the streets up, baby. I love me an old nasty coat. I hate the heat, and I love some cold. I just don't like for it to, like, when it start, like, if the wind is blowing, I can't do that. If it's cold, it can be cold. But when the wind starts blowing, that's when you lose me. When I was in Atlanta, I think it was like 3-4 years ago, when it was like freezing, baby, the wind was blowing, it was cold as fuck, like, girl. Hey, Yolanda. See? That's how people get sick. Hot yesterday, freezing at night. That's a mess. They do have blacks in Boston. You have to go to the right area. I know that's the thing. I heard it don't really get cold in California from what I heard. Now that would piss me off. Because I be want to bring out coats and shit that go down to the ground. You know when I walk, I be want some shit to... You know when I be walking through the streets, girl, I be want my fabric to flow behind me, girl. You hear me? I like for it to be cold, but warm enough where I don't have to button my jacket up so when I walk, my jacket be moving. Girl, I be looking like I'm in a motherfucking movie. Okay? You know, I be want to do all the extra of the extra of the extra. Girl, he's so motherfucking extra. Girl, I'm over here minding my business. I'm not paying nobody no attention. Leave me alone. I ain't did nothing to nobody. All I did was put my coat on and my boots. And girl, I came outside and I tore up the concrete. And y'all mad about it. Girl, I ain't did nothing to nobody. Girl, I love me. Just dramatic. Even my friend was like, child, he love him some cold. God love me a cold weather. I love me some cold weather. Not freezing. I love me some cold weather, girl. Love me some cold weather. Okay. Period. Y'all be caring. I be in my own little world when I be walking down the streets. Okay, hoes don't get cold. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. All right, so I'm about to go. I've been on here for 2 hours. Girl, I knew he wasn't gonna go. Girl, I don't know. Like, how can I say this? The whole cow guy. Like, we already know the system is fucked up. right? We know the system is fucked up. I don't know. I just feel like sometimes it's best not to. It's sad because you cannot put your trust in the system. Like you just can't. Right? Because even if somebody is convicted, girl, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. I just knew. I know good night for the second time. I knew he wasn't going nowhere, girl. It's like, it's almost like one of those things, like, why even get yourself worked up? Because you know what's going to be the outcome. Like, we had to know that they were not going to send that boy to jail. So it's kind of like, did we really expect anything differently? Like, did we really expect that that boy was going to jail? Like, I didn't really think he was going. It's just kind of like, oh, if I was, if I was a judge, motherfucker go to, but girl, girl. And the real gag is he's going to be killing someone. He is going to be a menace to society. He is. Nothing coming down his face. Not a damn thing. It's a mess. That boy should be in jail. Like I said, not to compare, but and it's still sad because somebody lost their life, but at least with the guy, Henry Ruggs, who got into his car and, killed someone, because he was drunk driving. Like, that was just a fucked up, reckless ass, dumbass mistake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think that was purposely done. If that makes sense what I'm saying. Like, with, oh, dude, motherfucker, you literally got a gun and traveled to be, girl, top cop of the year. Like, you went out there looking for shit. Like, you went out there looking for the mess. It's fucked up. Because Henry Ruggs is probably going to go to prison. Baby, what Erica said on her channel, bitch, that motherfucker done killed a white woman and a dog. Oh, baby, it's going down. Girl, that's not funny. Girl, that's not funny. But baby, like she said, baby, you done killed a white woman and a dog. Oh, baby, they about to hang your ass, girl. Girl, that's not funny. That's not funny, y'all. But I'm just saying, like, it's just the truth. Like, it's sad. Like, he's about to go to prison. And it's so fucked up because, again, not to take away from the life that was lost, but I really do believe that was an accident, right? It was just a reckless, careless, fucked up mistake. Versus when you look at Kyle Rittenhouse, like, that's the motherfucker who needs to be in jail 17, 18 years and all. Like, you really went out there, like, on some real, like, what's up, motherfucker, I'm here. Or however I don't even know how to cock no fucking gun, bitch. Okay? Shit is crazy. It's unfair. It's not right. Now, when it comes to Zach Stacy, that motherfucker need to be in jail. Y'all bitches better get y'all some guns. Black, white, Hispanic. Let me tell you something. Black women, Hispanic women, Asians, Maltese, whoever. Bitch, get you a motherfucking gun. These niggas is crazy. Okay? Get you some cameras, put in your house. Get you some cameras, put on the outside of your house. So when you start blasting motherfuckers, they can see why. I don't want none of y'all to go to prison. I don't want none of y'all to go to jail. Right? But you need to protect yourself in real life. These motherfuckers are crazy. Girl, Miss Stacy, Mama Stacy, would have been burying her son next Saturday. Fucking around with me. Because they don't have no problem killing y'all. They don't have no problem killing y'all. They don't have no problem hurting y'all. They don't have no problem harming y'all. Girl, so fuck them. For real. I've heard Erica say y'all better arm yourselves. This trans woman who I used to work with, she used to always tell her trans sisters, baby, get you a gun. Y'all see how T.S. Madison walk around here? Don't be, girl. Y'all see how y'all see how Maddie be walking around here with them big ass titties? Don't think she ain't got nothing in that motherfucking bra. Please don't think it. Okay? T.S. Madison does not play. Baby, T.S. Madison got a gun right here. I shouldn't even be telling y'all that just in case y'all hoes want to try her. Okay? You'll find out that day. These motherfuckers is crazy. Crazy. Like psychotic. It's a damn shame. It's sad. And literally every day. Every day. We know white people. Girl, let me say, because I already know somebody gonna watch this playback and gonna get in the comments and say, listen, I know white people are dangerous. Them hoes are dangerous. They've been dangerous since the beginning of the time. Okay? White people are dangerous. You might not be, but as a whole, y'all are. Okay? But with that being said, I'm talking about the niggas. These niggas ain't too far behind. These niggas, these black men, these heteros, girl, they be doing too much, girl. The way that man was slinging that woman, even if it was a girl, the way that man was slinging just a human being around that room, girl, I was literally sitting here like with my mouth open. Like, I don't think I have ever seen no shit like that in real life. Like, I've seen, like, oh, I saw a man, you know, hit a woman, whether it was a slap or a punch, which is, of course, bad. But I don't think I've ever seen it, like, watching it, like, in real life. Like, girl, he really just throwing her around and beating her ass. And then the baby is literally sitting on the couch. Baby, like the baby was sitting on the couch. Y'all saw that baby sitting on that couch? Okay, for real, y'all better get y'all a gun. Baby, y'all better get y'all a gun. These motherfuckers is crazy. For real. His ass needs to be in prison. Girl. Yes! I saw that! Another boy shot a girl. I saw that shit today. Did not, literally every day. Like, it's every day. Like today on the neighborhood talk, it was a black dude who shot a girl. Who I think he killed her. Didn't he kill her? I think he killed her because she rejected him. Nigga, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Where y'all can't even handle rejection. Like old boy said, sexy big official. That's a sexy official big. The dude who I posted on my Instagram page. Y'all be so worried about y'all sons being a punk or a faggot that y'all ain't teaching them shit about rejection. So now they out here, girl, causing all types of fucking chaos in a goddamn community. A motherfucker tell you no, and because somebody tell you no, they're not interested. Either you want to shoot them, kill them dead, run a goddamn basket into the car. I saw a black girl, I think she was black. This dude tried to talk to her, and she was like, "No, I'm not interested." He got mad and slammed a basket into her car. That's why when I say y'all be worried about the wrong thing, because the punks ain't out here killing y'all. Well, and don't get it twisted, the gay boys, we got some work to do too. Like I said this morning when I posted that video, like especially like when it comes to women's health, it's the truth. It may be an uncomfortable conversation to have, but. And I'll say this much. When it comes to especially women, and I hear Erica talk about this all the time, like HIV cases and stuff amongst women, girl, men who are not living in their truth, I get it, I understand it, right? Pressures from society and all that, you're scared to come out of the closet, but it is not cute to be out here running the streets just fucking people raw and then going back to your wife or girlfriend and taking them some shit. I get it. That you scared to come out the closet and all that and all that. I understand all of that. I understand there's layers to the shit. But bitch, we got some work to do in that area too. I'm just saying, girl. Y'all, girl. We got some work to do in that area. These straight hetero black men, not to make it a competition. I don't want it to sound like a competition, but not to make it sound like a competition. But these hetero black men, you know. Like I said, I think that some people think that I'm either lying or like I just like to say shit just to say it. But when I tell you, I'm not making this up. I have been disrespected the most by men who identify as heterosexual in my personal life. I understand when you start looking at a bigger picture as far as like systemic and all that stuff, then yeah, of course, you know, you would say the white man did it. But like in my personal life, I have been disrespected the most by black men who identify as heterosexual. So when you hear me say that, and when you hear Funky Dineva on a panel with Dr. Cleo, and he says the same thing, girl, we're not making this shit up. I'm not saying that as a black man just to say it because I think it sounds cute. I'm saying it because it's the fucking truth. It's just the truth. And if you don't want it to be the truth, then change your fucking ways. And then when you hear the black women who really go through the shit, right? Because with me, it just kind of like, you know, it's one of those things that started like in middle school, high school, summer college, you know, then you have some people, you know, calling you faggots and all that shit now. But with women, it's on a whole nother like level. Like y'all over there killing the women, girl, and beating them. and raping them. Like, nobody's getting on. Like, I just want people to really understand what I'm trying to say. Like, nobody is getting on the worldwide. And I know y'all might not think that we don't be thinking. Well, I can't speak for nobody else. I know y'all might not think that I don't think about the shit that I be saying. I be thinking about the shit that I say. I know, like Candace, I'm aware, okay? I'm aware that this is the World Wide Web, and anybody and everybody can see it. So when I say what I'm saying, bitch, I'm saying it because I'm not lying and it's the fucking truth. You think I want to get on here as a black man saying that hetero black men are fucking dangerous and violent? I don't want to, but bitch, it's the truth. And while I know it's not all, okay? Come on, Erica De Niro TV. It's definitely some. And quiet as it's kept, it's probably even most. Okay? Okay? It's not who included. It's not all, but it's the majority. Okay. Girl, I don't know, girl. I don't know. I don't know. The shit is crazy. The shit is crazy. A mess. I did not know that guy who just died. I didn't know who he was. Okay, jeans. I don't even go to the library without my gun, girl. I don't even blame you, girl. Girl, we talked about Shaka earlier, honey. I saw his name everywhere, like everywhere. You know, I'm really not into rap like that anyways, not like that. But I saw his name everywhere. So I was like, girl, a lot of people know who he is because he was posted literally everywhere. Dolph, Young Dolph, look, Young Dolph. That's his name. But I had never heard of him. But like I said, clearly he was very, very well known because I saw his name everywhere. And then they say the woman, I guess the woman's cookie shop, I think from what I understand, correct me if I'm wrong, they she's trying to raise like $150,000. I think, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I think the people are threatening her now. Like, I guess they're threatening her. I guess they're scared she's gonna talk. How the fuck? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, how the fuck you getting some cookies and somebody murders you? Like, you're literally just getting some cookies. Young Dolph. I didn't know who he was, but I saw a lot of people talking about him. And then the woman, I guess the woman that owns a cookie shop, she has a GoFundMe. I guess they're threatening her. I guess that's what some people were saying. And I guess she's kind of nervous. I don't know. I don't know if she's trying to move her cookie shop to another location or what. But I guess the people involved may be threatening her. I guess they're scared that she may speak. I don't know. I don't know. That's what they were saying, that he does good things for the community. Somebody said online today, the worst place to go to is back to your hometown whenever you make it big. I said, damn. Okay. Exactly. People. Mm-mm. That's a mess. That's so sad. Girl, did I quote Lil Boosie? Bitch. Did I quote that motherfucker? Did I? Girl, you know it's a cold day in motherfucking hell. Did I quote Lil Boosie? Motherfucker. I did. Girl. No, the fuck I did. Girl, I didn't know he said that, girl. I don't know, girl. All right, y'all. I'm about to go. I've been on here for 2 hours. I'm gone, y'all. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Well, not live. Not live. But I may watch it. Does Love and Hip Hop Marriage? It better come on tomorrow. Love and Hip Hop Marriage. Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Yes, I saw that they were shooting at a memorial. That is so sad. Hillary Clinton was right about what? What she was right about? Then I'm gone. Because Love and Hip Hop is really low key Love and Hip Hop Huntsville. Quiet as it's kept. Oh, Super Predators. Girl. Did she say that shit? Did she say that shit? I'm about to, girl, I keep saying, girl, let me text my friend and see if we going out, girl. Because I might be in this motherfucking house. All right, I'm gone, y'all. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye.